Did you know that over 65% of diesel engine failures are caused by completely avoidable mistakes that drivers make every single day? That's right. Your powerful diesel engine might be on the path to an early death, not because of bad luck, but because of bad habits. In this video, we're diving deep into the 10 common diesel engine mistakes that silently destroy your engine from the inside out. If you drive a diesel truck, SUV, or van, this is one video you can't afford to skip. Stick around because your engine's life might depend on it. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Using the wrong type of fuel. One of the most damaging mistakes is putting gasoline into a diesel engine. Diesel engines rely on fuel with lubricating properties, and gasoline strips this lubrication away, causing metal parts to grind and wear out quickly. Even a small amount of gas can cause injector or pump damage. This mistake can cost thousands of dollars to repair. It's surprisingly common for drivers who switch between gasoline and diesel vehicles. Always double-check the pump handle and the label on your fuel cap before refueling. Prevention is simple, but the consequences are brutal. Mistake number 2. Skipping glow plug warm-up time. Unlike gasoline engines, diesel engines depend on glow plugs to preheat the combustion chamber, especially in cold weather. Many drivers ignore the glow plug indicator light and start the engine prematurely. This can result in hard starts, increased emissions, and poor engine performance. Over time, this shortens the glow plug's lifespan and puts stress on the starter. It's essential to wait until the glow plug light goes off before cranking the engine. Taking a few extra seconds each time pays off in smoother starts and longer-lasting components. Mistake number 3. Neglecting diesel fuel filters. Diesel fuel contains more contaminants than gasoline and can attract water, which leads to corrosion and microbial growth. That's why diesel engines often have both primary and secondary fuel filters. Neglecting to replace them at recommended intervals can lead to clogged injectors, poor performance, and reduced fuel economy. In extreme cases, contaminated fuel can cause total engine failure. Always follow your maintenance schedule and inspect filters regularly. Mistake number 4. Failing to change oil on time. Diesel engines produce more soot and combustion byproducts than gasoline engines, contaminating the oil more quickly. Delaying oil changes can lead to sludge buildup, wear on engine components, and damage to the turbocharger. Some drivers believe diesel engines are more tolerant, but that's not true when it comes to dirty oil. Always use the recommended oil type and follow the service interval. For trucks used in towing or long idling, more frequent oil changes may be necessary. Mistake number 5. Ignoring turbocharger maintenance. Most modern diesel engines are turbocharged to deliver more torque and better fuel efficiency. But many drivers don't realize that turbos need time to cool down after hard driving. Shutting off the engine immediately after towing or high-speed driving can trap hot oil in the turbo, causing it to burn and form carbon deposits. Over time, this can ruin the bearings and damage the turbo. Letting the engine idle for a minute or two before shutting off allows oil circulation to cool the turbo properly. This simple habit can save you from an expensive repair. Mistake number 6. Using low-quality diesel fuel. Not all diesel is created equal. Some off-brand or low-grade diesel fuels have fewer additives and can lead to injector deposits and increased engine wear. In cold climates, using summer diesel in winter can cause gelling, where fuel thickens and won't flow. Always buy from reputable fuel stations and consider using a cetane booster or anti-gel additive in extreme cold. Spending a little more on quality fuel pays dividends in performance, reliability, and engine longevity. Mistake number 7. Overloading the engine. Diesel engines are built tough, but overloading your vehicle beyond its design limits will inevitably shorten its lifespan. Towing excessive weight or carrying too much cargo increases strain on the engine, transmission, suspension, and brakes. It causes higher operating temperatures, more fuel consumption, and accelerated wear on vital components. Over time, this abuse can lead to cracked cylinder heads, worn bearings, and transmission failures. Always consult your truck or SUV's gross vehicle weight rating and stay within limits. Use towing gears when climbing hills to avoid overheating. Mistake number 8. Neglecting diesel exhaust fluid. If your diesel was built after 2010, you've probably noticed that extra little blue cap. That's for DEF. It's not just for emissions, it's for performance. But some drivers either ignore DEF entirely or top it off with random fluids. That's a big mistake. Running out of DEF or using contaminated fluid can throw your truck into limp mode, disable certain functions, or worse, wreck your emission system. Always use certified DEF and store it away from sunlight and heat. Cheap DEF can crystallize and clog your system. This one mistake can make your powerful diesel feel like it's running on 3 legs. Mistake number 9. Taking too many short trips. Diesel engines thrive on long hauls and highway speeds, not short, stop-and-go commutes. When you constantly drive just a few miles at a time, your engine doesn't heat up enough to burn off carbon deposits. Over time, that leads to sticky valves, clogged EGR systems, and DPF failures. And guess what? All of that costs thousands to fix. If you're only using your diesel for school runs or coffee stops, take it on a longer drive once a week. Give it at least 20 to 30 minutes at highway speed. Think of it as your engine's version of a detox cleanse. It burns off all the junk and keeps things flowing. Mistake number 10. Not letting the turbo cool down. This one silently destroys turbochargers, and most drivers have no idea they're doing it. After a long drive, especially if you've been hauling a heavy load or driving at high speeds, your turbo is red hot inside. If you shut the engine off immediately, the oil inside the turbo stops flowing, and that superheated metal literally cooks the oil. What's left behind is sludge, or worse, carbon deposits that gum up the turbo bearings. Do this often enough, and you're looking at a seized turbo and a repair bill north of $2,000. Want simple fix? Let your engine idle for 1 to 2 minutes after a hard drive. That's all for this video. If you want your diesel engine to last long, then avoid these costly mistakes. Taking care of a diesel isn't hard, but it does require the right habits. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more expert car advice, and drop a comment if you've made any of these mistakes. See you in the next video.